What's up, guys? I'm making a quick video just to show you guys a little bit of a run through of how to build an AI voice agent on Vappy. I threw something in the community, it got some good votes, so figured I'd toss this together. But here's a quick example of kind of what we're gonna build throughout this quick little course.
With Mills HVAC. Am I catching you at an okay time?
Hey, Chloe. Yeah, I've got a minute.
Perfect. I'm reaching out because you interacted with our HVAC tune-up ad. We're offering a $49 inspection, and if any repairs are needed, you get 20% off the repair. We have openings as soon as tomorrow. Would you like to get this booked?
So that means my only obligation is that $49 inspection fee, is that correct?
Yes, that's exactly right. The $49 inspection is your only obligation. If our tech finds any repairs needed and you choose to move forward, you'll get 20% off the repair cost. If no repairs are needed, it's just the $49 fee. Is this for your AC or your furnace?
Okay, yeah, this would be for a furnace.
Thanks for letting me know. Are you having any specific issues with your furnace, like no heat, strange noises, or higher energy bills? Or is this just a routine checkup?
I am having some intermittent heat right now, so it is kind of an emergency.
I'm really sorry you're dealing with that. Intermittent heat can be so frustrating, especially when you need your furnace most. Let's get you taken care of as soon as possible. We have openings as early as tomorrow. Would you prefer a morning or afternoon appointment for the $49 inspection?
Let's do tomorrow morning.
Absolutely, I'll get you set for tomorrow morning. I have 9 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. available. Does either of those work better for you?
Yeah, let's get it done as soon as we can. So let's do that 9 a.m.
Great, I'll reserve the 9 a.m. slot for you. What's the service address for the visit?
It's 123 Test Lane.
Thank you. Is this the best number to reach you for appointment updates, or is there another number you'd prefer?
No, this one's the best one.
Perfect. What's the best email to send your appointment confirmation to?
Just 123@gmail.com.
Thank you. Just to recap, I have you down for a $49 furnace inspection tomorrow at 9 a.m. at 123 Test Lane. You'll get 20% off any repair if one's needed and approved. You'll receive a text and email confirmation shortly. If you need to reschedule or have any questions, just give us a call. Thanks so much for choosing Mills HVAC. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Sweet. So yeah, that's possible now. We can have human-like interaction and then book directly onto a calendar. There's kind of unlimited potential, kind of where you guys could solicit this, but I've used it actually for running ads myself to get clients booked on my own calendar. So I'm just going to show you real quick. We'll jump into Vappy, what the platform is, how it works, and how to build some of these out. This is Vappy. There's a lot more than just Vappy. There's Vappy, there's Synflow, there's Retail. I'm sure there's some other ones by now too. They're starting to pop up everywhere. But all this is this is just a space where we can actually develop AI voice agents. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a little demo with it just to show you what it's capable of.
Welcome to Vappy. I'm an assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
Good, Vappy. Can I use you to fulfill
Nice.
for a client to book on their calendar?
I'd love to dive into booking on your client's calendar, but before I do, would you mind telling me how you found out about Vappy?
Classic Vappy. It just wants to take all information and feed that back so they can make higher targeted ads and develop their algorithm. But nonetheless, it's a sweet platform. I'm going to go ahead and jump in there, and I think it's billed just per minute, so you don't have to have like some crazy subscription. I'm pretty sure it's just dependent on your usage. But I've made a couple, so I'll jump in here and show you guys what it's like to get started. All right, so once you're in here, what you're going to want to do is definitely get a phone number. I've already got one, but you can create phone number. They do have a free Vappy number. I don't know if there are restrictions. I'm just gonna put 800. Area code is not available. All right, sick. Try 562. Up to 10 per account. Perfect. I guess it takes a minute to activate it, but then you've got your phone number and you can actually do outbound calls. The only thing you can't do is SMS because you need, I think it's called a A2P 10 DLC registration, which you could do with Twilio. So you go to Twilio, you get everything registered, and then you can actually text. You can do SMS texting. This didn't really take me too much to it. Hold on, let me. Yeah, it stands for Application in Person 10-Digit Long Code Messaging. Basically, just something you have to do in the States in order to be able to text people. You have to get it registered for your business and your use case. So we're not going to do that because we don't need to. But what we will do is we're going to jump into the agents, and I'll show you just kind of how they work. So quick overview here. What you want to do is once you jump in, you click on assistants, and they have a lot of these templates built. So you can go to create assistant. We'll just go to appointment scheduler, create assistant. See, I've already got a couple in here. But let's see what this gives us. Perfect. Appointment scheduling, agent prompt, identity and purpose, your Riley and appointment scheduling, voice assistant for wellness partners. Then we can kind of just like plug and play and drop these things out of here. But this does give us a pretty good prompt right off the bat. Something that I like to do usually is I'll jump over to this page. All I did here is I just went to voice AI prompting guide for VAPI, and I'll drop this in here so you guys have the links. But I just scrolled down to the bottom here, and it's got some links here as well that you could use. So what I did is I copied these. Then you can jump over to Perplexity, and you can create a space if you have Perplexity. You can do this in ChatGPT, but Perplexity is pretty good at like searching the web for kind of like live data. And right here, you can see I put in 2 files. So one's Gemini for Google Workspace prompting guide that I found, and then a practical guide of building agents that was from OpenAI, and then these links, and you can drop these links in here. Now that's its entire knowledge base. So if you wanted, you could come back over here, and we could copy this entire prompt, just because this is probably proven to work pretty well, because it was given to us by VAPI. Then I'll jump back over. Okay, so all I said is I'm soliciting realtors to do their marketing. I need an AI agent that can call once someone has clicked on my ad and get them to book an appointment to hear about our services. Create me a prompt for this. Here's an example prompt, reference your knowledge base to make this perfect. And then all I did is I pasted in the prompt that actually VAPI gave us too. And this is something that I've done. So I'll actually run ads kind of soliciting realtors on Meta saying, hey, if you want us to do some of your marketing, reach out, and they'll click on it. Then actually I have an automation that I'll show you guys how to make where it calls them instantly saying, hey, you clicked on the ad and, are you still interested? Do you want to get something booked? Jump on the phone with us, schedule an appointment. Then it'll put an appointment directly on my calendar. So this is exactly actually what I do, and I've seen success with it too at getting clients for $500 a month just to run a couple ads for them on Meta. But let's go ahead and submit this. All right, so it's going to give us pretty much everything that we need. Realtor booking agent with tools, your case, the upbeat but focused AI schedule for Apex Realty marketing, call warm realtors who've opted in a Facebook forum, goals 20-minute strategy call, perfect tooling contract. This is definitely important. So create a contact, check availability, book appointment, transfer to human. You'll see there's a tools section in there, so we do need to have these call outs. Date variabilities, I'll tell you what, you'll definitely copy this because it's actually extremely hard to get the AI to recognize its time zone and other time zones. So this is the formula I found that works. Personality and style, call flow, so greeting, light qualification, capture contact, offer times, confirm and book, objection handling. Can you just send info? Absolutely. Happy to send a one-pager. Sweet. The only thing that I don't love about this is it says I could do Wednesday 2 p.m. or Thursday 11:30 a.m. What's better? I mean, I'm not going to go through absolutely all of this because I've built a lot of these, and it takes a minute to get it 100%. But all you would do is you would just tell it to check calendar using the check calendar function, the same tool up before, instead of telling it to say 2 p.m. or 11:30. That's because now those are tied into it, so you don't want to do that. But wrap up our voicemail. Guardrails, perfect. Kind of like when don't hallucinate, don't get lost, never guarantee results, respect, opt out immediately. And again, you guys can customize this however you want, but this is a great one to dump out. Sweet, let's copy this. Jump over here. Go back to Riley. Now we're back in Riley. Let's just go ahead and take all this out, right? Okay, perfect. And what we can do is we can test it. So we dump that in here. And this is the overall prompt. A little bit of overview too. It's using OpenAI. We could choose the model. I know they've got 5 in here as well. 4.0 and 4.1 seem to kind of be the best, and they're just going to be a little more expensive just depending which one you use. So we'll leave it on 4.0 cluster for now. Agent assistant speaks first. That way, just when someone answers the phone, it talks right away. This is the introduction. How may I help you today? We don't want that, right? Because, I think that might actually be built in here. Let's check real quick. Book appointment, day variables, personality, greeting. Hi. Yeah, there's already a greeting, so I'm just going to take this out, actually. Then we'll go through select files. We don't have any files to select for like a knowledge base. but that is a good thing to do. Yeah, you don't want to have them too big or else then it really slows the bot down. But voice configuration, you can add in what's called 11 labs. Right now, Vappy, we're using Elliot's voice. Additional configuration, just to kind of show you guys everything. Background, sound, yeah, office, custom, off. We'll just leave it as default for now. Like if there's like keys and stuff typing in the background. Transcriber, you can set stuff for the transcriber after the fact too if you want to. Not necessarily needed, to be honest. I've never really had to touch this. Tools, this is pretty important actually. So what we're going to want to do is they have, let's see, the ones that I have built in here right now. We'll go to create a new tool, just show you guys. Create tool. So this is what they got. Go high level calendar has a calendar create event, calendar check availability, create contact, contact get. So what's the whole reason we have the tools listed out is because during the conversation flow, we want to have it like clearly like, okay, first create the contact, now check availability, then create the event, right? So we just want to have it as clear as we possibly can. Google Calendar has an integration too. As far as the integration, just so I can show you guys, all you do here is we go to this little bar here, go to integrations, then we scroll down. You'll see I have 2 integrated actually right now. Google Calendar and Go High Level Calendar. These are just the calendars, so I can actually check and make sure there's not a conflict, and it books directly on there. So I use Go High Level. I've got a lot of experience in Go High Level, just because I kind of have an AI agency that I've been running for a minute now. So I've got a comprehensive understanding and like the workflows, snapshots, get everything set up. If you guys ever wanted a video on that, just let me know or reach out. But yeah, I won't go into that too much right now. Then we'll go back to the assistant, and again, guys, this is kind of just a brief overview, to be honest, just to kind of help you guys, get your feet wet in this. But I didn't save this, so give me 1 second here. I actually need to delete this out and then paste. I think I still had it copied. Yep, perfect. So then jumping back over here, once you've built those tools, we're going to want to come in and actually select the tools that we want to have the assistant be able to use. So once the tools are assigned, which is down here in the tools function, and you have your calendar set up, we do want to have a lot of clarity, right? So we want to make sure that we've got the tooling contract section, create a tool, check availability, book appointment, date variables. Remember, that's really important. Personality and style, call flow. So exactly like what happens, what's it supposed to say, what are the goals of it. This is really just to go through and create the contact. Hey, we saw the lead. Do you want to get something booked? What are your goals? Kind of like pre-qualify too. So, I mean, it's really endless as far as what you can do with this. And this is just a single prompt. We haven't assigned a workflow to it, which goes through different conversational nodes, which, I don't think we need to right now. I mean, this will get us pretty far. So let's go ahead and test it out. We can click Talk to Assistant.
Hi, this is Casey with Apex Realty Marketing. Thanks for inquiring about adding more real buyer and seller appointments. This is a quick follow-up and a live demo of the AI that books those calls. Is now okay for a minute?
Yeah, this is fine, Casey.
Great. How are new clients coming in today? Ads, portals, or mostly referrals?
Mostly referrals.
Got it. And which city or zips are your priority?
Probably Phoenix.
Perfect. Are you targeting more listings, buyers, or both in Phoenix?
Probably more listings.
Great. Let's lock a 20-minute strategy session so we can show projections for Phoenix. What's your full name, best email, and mobile for reminders?
Okay. Yeah, it's John Smith, his full name. Email is johnsmith@gmail.com. And phone number is 555-444-1234.
Thanks, John. Just to confirm, that's John Smith, johnsmith@gmail.com, and 555-444-1234, correct?
Correct.
Thanks, John. Today is Thursday, September 4th, and it's 8:55 p.m. Mountain. I can propose a couple of times. Would tomorrow or later this week work for you?
Let's do tomorrow. Does 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time work? Or how about 10, actually? Let's do 10.
Perfect, John. You're confirmed for Friday, September 5th at 10 a.m. Mountain on Zoom. I'll send an invite to johnsmith@gmail.com and an optional SMS reminder to 555-444-1234. Sound good?
Yeah, That sounds good.
Great, you're all set. Invite and intake form are on the way. Feel free to bring any ad results or portal metrics. This helps us tailor projections. Looking forward to it.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome, John. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon.
Sweet. So I mean, that's first try too. So I mean, it does take some time to kind of go back and forth. I showed you guys too the notification came through. It actually booked the appointment right on the calendar. So this one went through first try. And yeah, if you have this amount of clarity on it, I guess that's not super uncommon. But for me to see first try, because it took me a while to build all this stuff out and fully understand it, is it's pretty sweet to see it first try. But that's just an idea, right? Like what you guys can do and what these things are possible of too, and how fast we did that. I mean, this is going to be a relatively quick video because I'm kind of running through it, but within literally 20 minutes, like everything's up. You've got a phone number. You could have this thing built. Next thing you know, you're doing like lead qualification. So, kind of the next step is I'm going to show you how to make a make automation where when a lead form gets submitted from like Meta, like Facebook, it'll actually trigger this as a call. And that's the trigger to call the outbound prospect. So, yeah, we'll jump into that in a second. Hey, so I actually want to show you guys real quick. This was like the test calendar that I used. Had some other stuff actually booked on here. It's one of the mini calendars actually that I've got that are just within here. But this one, just to show you kind of what came through, it captured 20-minute strategy session for Phoenix listings, John Smith, phone number, email. I mean, this is go high level. Go high level is like really comprehensive and it's really powerful. But just showing you guys when we booked that, I mean, it booked it for, of course, the right day, the right time. But not only that as well, it booked it with all this contact information that knows to parse too. So again, really capable. But we're gonna jump over to Facebook. I'm gonna kind of show you how to do a form real quick. So for those of you that don't know Meta Ads, this is like a different video, but create a campaign, an ad set, then ads underneath it. Then you actually create a form, which is just kind of like a wizard. Let me see here real quick, like this. And this is actually like, this is one of mine. So create a wizard that they go through, or it's like a questionnaire, not a wizard. And then once this gets submitted, you can have a trigger from there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to actually set it up real quick so that when someone submits this, so say you're running an ad, now we can kind of promote an outbound call. So this is make.com, and I'll put, of course, like links to everything too, kind of throughout this short little course. But yeah, this is make.com. It's like Zapier. It's just all it is. It's for automations. So once you get in here, you just create a new scenario, and I'll create a fully new scenario. Once this loads, we're gonna type Facebook lead, and we want to watch leads. Then from here, select our page that's associated. You might have to like connect your Facebook too. Mine's already done, so it's already logged in. I can't really go through the process again because it's already been hooked up. But I remember it was simple, straightforward. Then on the form, just select the form that you want to use. Limit, that could just be as simple as 1. Then we click save. And from now on is just, hey, there's already existing leads. Don't do anything with those. Just we're watching for ones from now on. So not from a specific date, not all of them. We don't want to choose anything manually, just from now on. Then next what we're going to do is we're going to do VAPI, and let's go to show more. Create an outbound phone call. Perfect. Assistant ID, click Riley. Phone number, I've got this guy, the Mills Revenue phone. And then select customer, and let's just see what we want to do here. Here's their phone number. So that's kind of the full connection. So that's exactly how it knows to go from Facebook lead form. Once a new one comes in, it's been submitted. Now we're going to create an outbound call, and we've selected the phone number that we're going to use. Like I said, I've got the 2 in here from the one that kind of we created that was free, and then my Mills Revenue one. And then next thing you know, we're going to select. This was done in Facebook too, pretty sure. I'm not too sure why I have 2 of these. I know it's customer. I must have done a duplicate somewhere like way back when, but you only have 1 thing in here to select, so you just select that. Then as far as what are we going to do? How are we going to find the phone number? So a number here, when you click this, it's just going to show you everything that's being parsed in from like the questions I have. What type of clients you probably work with? Well, how many quality leads are you getting per week? So you just go through here and you're going to find and select phone number. And once I did, I kind of just pulled that over here. So save this. Then I'm not gonna run anything right now. I mean, it's pretty late, so I don't want to accidentally make any phone calls here. But we can turn this on, run every 50 minutes, run every hour, whatever it is. And oops, my bad. Go ahead and save this real quick. Perfect. Scenario saved. And I think it's like $10, gets you 10,000 automations. So that'll last way more than a month. But this is a really cool system, usually referred to as speed to lead. So, with this, whatever the trigger may be, it could even be like an API call when someone fills out, a web form on a website. Like now with this, you kind of have the ability to approach people and, or order it for your own business, right? And say, hey, if something gets, if some sort of contact gets submitted, do you want to implement a speed to lead system where we contact them, within the first 15 seconds or 15 minutes or however you have it set up, and, pre-qualify customers and get them booked directly on a calendar. So again, just kind of something cool that's possible with AI. It's, kind of goes into prompting, but I'm also trying to make some cool stuff about how you can make money actually with this stuff as well. So what I'll do is I'm going to take a lot of the assets that I created and the overall prompt, and I'll take like some of the links and the PDFs. I'll drop all those in there. So that way, whether it's like ChatGPT or Perplexity, whatever you guys are using to build this prompt for your agent, you've got good resources and a good example. So hope you guys like this. It's relatively quick. I got this knocked out pretty fast, but yeah, you guys got anything else? Let me know. If we need to do like a more in-depth dive, of course we can too. I just wanted to do a quick overview, and I'm on the move quite a bit, so trying to put out as much content as I can for you guys. I know sometimes it gets slow. I'm trying to get more consistent at it, but engagement from you guys, of course, helps. Ideas from you guys, of course, helps. But really, it's just gonna be like overall AI. Like prompting is really the key that unlocks the possibilities of AI. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get this posted, and I'll catch you guys later.